tick. Red devils raining, shots of suicide dive. I seen the bottom, swear it's on fire. One more layer, tell myself it's strategic, but leverage is left. Carving on my ticket, pick on sitting pretty, no blade on the skin. Spot just breeze, let the storm blow through again. Me, I'm diving head first, palms wide and bleeding, catching the knife, convinced I'm succeeding. Every ticket falls, I whisper this is the turn, but the cut gets deeper, blood starts to burn. No liquidation on spot, just time to wait it out, but I'm feeding the blade, screaming there's no doubt. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, this time it bounces, but the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as hell, averaging down, straight into my own cell spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife. Margin calls, screaming, phones on fire, red, double down harder, got nothing left in my head. It's just temporary, it's just a shakeout, but the knife's twisting deeper, no way to fake out. Friends cashed early, posted their wins and bounce. I'm still here bleeding, clinging to the plan announced. Spot just floats quiet, no rope around his neck, but I'm catching the knife, choking on my own wreck. Every slice I take, I say this time it's mine, but probabilities laughing, stats don't lie. Calm spot investment, no blade to survive. Leverage is war and I'm still alive. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, this time it bounces, but the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as hell, averaging down, straight into my own cell spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife. Hey. Why do we chase the fall and steal? Think we're heroes, think we'll make the deal. Knife keeps dropping, cuts through hope and pride. One wrong ticket, it's liquidation time. Switch the spot, let the acid breathe free. No blade, no blood, just you and the sea. But the thrill of the cash, that rush in the vein, keeps us grabbing the knife again and again. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, pray for the bounce, but the blade keeps falling, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as hell, averaging down, straight into my own cell spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Opium charts looking dead, sentiments extreme. 5 days in fear, worse than FTX dream. Whales in the shadows, stacking up quiet. Downtrends dragging, no end in sight. I tell myself this is the bottom, the turn. Opium flickers, lets the fire burn. Majority wrong, or so they say, but the pain keeps coming. Day after day, the options scream bare, the bounce is a lie, the fear index low, but the hope's still high. Keep reasoning this time, it'll flip, but the downtrend's grip just won't slip. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high, I know it's poison, but I love the taste. still digging my own way. Whales accumulating thousands at a time, while retail's bleeding, losing every dime. They say the cycle's dead, but it's dead on point. We still dropping, clutching joints. I see the oversold, I see the light, but the majority's bearish, ready for the fight. I keep hoping this is the washout, the end, but the downtrend laughs, breaks me again. The options scream bare, the bounce is a lie, the fear index low, but the hope's still high. I keep reasoning this time it'll flip, but the downtrend's grip just won't slip. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the ringing of the cowbell. The ding-a-ling ceremony is now completed. You just need a little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus.
The anger's still burning, the scar's still raw. I keep swinging at shadows, breaking my jaw. So fuck it, let it all fall. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high, I know it's poison, but I love the taste. Opium high, every refresh is a brand new grade. Opium high, I'm still digging my own way.
Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
All right. Yes. All the green I used to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. So sad to report that it is official that our good friend Jenny Jiggle she's missing. Since February 9th, we've kind of misplaced two of our favorite, one of our favorite people on this show, Miss Jenny Jiggle. And she never spoke a bad word about anybody. Always just the kindest little, happiest little bounce to her that you'd ever see. Actually, she hardly ever spoke it. She didn't talk. Never complained. Hey, Jenny, we sure do miss you around here. Jenny Jiggle, I think you were the perfect woman. She was taking a good-ass coffee break, and then all of a sudden, she was gone. And we're thinking it's aliens. Come back home, Jenny. Come back home. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream under these somber conditions. We shall continue the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for a nice little fill-in over here, the little bear girl. And of course, Miss Twerky over there, twerking it in the corner. It's my side chick right over there, Miss Twerky.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
It's the ghost of Elvis. Maybe he can help us find Jenny. Chad, how are we doing tonight? Let me check in with you guys. Let's see if we can get this show on the road here. Shout out to everybody who happens to be here. We got Silver Days in the house. Shout out to you, my man. Ave Medina. What? It's crazy. You guys. Silver Days are number one. You guys can clap. Ave, you get the residuals right there. Sloppy seconds. We got, y'all can share. There's plenty of go around. We got a lot of crap clap around here. A lot of crap. Tony CC says, about to go see a movie with my dad, so may I catch half towards the end of the stream. That's fine, man. Hey, I just appreciate you being here at all. Hey, thank you. Keep Jenny in her thoughts now that we have confirmation. I know, poor Jenny. We got to keep our eye out for her. We got Scar in the house. When Tambo, when Bambo. Michael Myers Scooter. The thumbnail was a little bit different tonight. I kind of liked it. It wasn't the usual background, but it still kind of worked. So hopefully I said a shout out to everybody here. Let's see what we got. Hoping for a break of resistance, but I'll probably get rejected. We will see. And Bitcoin is at rejection right now. We got Joe from Trade Intuition. Right here he is. Joe from Trade Intuition. Fellow YouTuber right here. If you're not watching, well, we make... We're your late night crypto combo right here. I'm just saying, he goes on at 9, and I happened to come in earlier. I'm just saying, but I'm normally about 10:30ish. Things go smoother at 10:30. I'm always rushed if I try to do it at 10 for some reason. It's like, you're here. I'm like, I'm not ready to be here yet. 10:30, I can kind of, hey, look at it fit here. Okay. So Joe went live earlier, and I'm just saying, what better way to spend your Friday evening than with the two most handsome people here on the crypto YouTube. I'm just saying. You got Joe and you got a golden brown turkey. Anyway, Joe, thank you for being here, my man. If you're not subscribed to Joe, well, why are you not being one of the cool kids? I'm just asking. We're, just not to embarrass you, but I'm just, maybe a rhetorical question. Why aren't you? Right here, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at Bitcoin, and I'm on the tiny 3-minute because I want to get in all their Degen dirty, right? Because it's just been pouring a L, man, all damn day long, except for when you come to this pump. Those pumps usually come near my sleep time because I stay up as long as I can, and this is a bad habit I'm trying to change. But eventually, my eyes do have to close. And that's usually when all the magic happens. Magic usually happens when the U.S. opens, right? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning on up until about 12. It's usually when, we got to see what the hell's happening today. And then it's like the rest of the day is pretty much a reaction, right? Sometimes it switches, sometimes it don't. Asia used to be the baller time frame to trade. Back a couple of cycles ago, man, that was where it was all at. It's Asia, late at night. Oh, yeah, we got... your morning freakers missed out on it, but now things are a little bit different. But those were some good old days. I remember those China pumps. Those were the good old days. I got a lackluster trend line right there. I can carry it down to 2 points down here and see what happens. What I'm looking at, I know we got this idea right here. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can actually see what might be going on right here. If you don't mind. Always looking at a possible trend line over here. This one's taken to the wicks. Let's go to a bigger time frame. Does that make more sense over there? That may be too big for me. Oh no, that's what she said. Let's go. I'm flirting with time frames here. I want to just tighten this guy up a little bit. I'm going to make sure I got candle body touches right there. And we got a wick touch, candle body, a wick, a candle body. And we made a nice little channel idea, right? Which we broke out of, which is awesome. That's so awesome. But you know what else is going on over here? You remember these little angles and things that we kind of like look at and stuff? Well, you're also at resistance, right now. Now, maybe you can break through some of that little stuff, but then maybe it might still be some resistance. You got the diagonal resistance. You also got the horizontal resistance coming in over here. All through this area, right through here. That's an ugly part of the drawing right here. That is not quite. It's more smallerish. So we are at resistance points, and the nice pump up, man. Nice recovery of that 200 moving average, right? Man, that's awesome. That is so much better than going down, right? I was And quite possibly am still looking for this area down at 64,000 to get tapped. But it's starting to look a little less likely since we made a higher high. Now, what I will say about this and how I view this, this was another possible idea, 1 upon 3, that we had to look at. And that would have been a bullish idea, even if it got scary. Hopefully, I don't know. We don't have to do this. The higher probability was to bounce off of this little guy over here, but we decided to go a little premature there, even though they got creams for that available. I don't know. That's what I'm told. Anyway, Sean said they got creams. They work good too. And he says they work good too. If things get off a little too premature there for you, I guess you can numb it up. But you know, it made us shoot it all right here on a Friday as we go into a 4-day weekend. This is going to be interesting. So we got a nice little Friday the 13th pump, right? All right, let's celebrate, man. I mean, that's awesome. Now, by now, if you've been in this game for any amount of time, you should kind of realize that, dang, man, I was just buying all weekend, then it crashed on me right Monday, Tuesday. It's all gone and all over. That happens a lot, right? I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out. Or a Sunday night, or who knows? It's almost like if there's a Friday pump, there's almost certainly to be a Sunday or Monday dump. It's becoming almost cliche. And us being that resistance, I mean, unless, some happy-ass news comes in over the weekend, man, Bitcoin is just right back on target. The world is full of unicorns and rainbow. We got peace in the Middle East. I mean, oh my gosh, all this terror stuff is straightened out. Everybody's getting along, and by golly, we don't have homeless people on the street anymore. We've solved everything. We're going good, man. There ain't no protesters out in the street. There's none of this threats of war. None of this crap going on. But I may, as much as I would love to see that world, don't get me wrong. That's not the reality that we happen to live in at this present moment in time. Sad to say, as it is. Would the last days be upon us? They may very well be. There are some bullish targets that we're looking for. Bouncing off of this area, it does not have to come down and actually touch that area for this pattern to happen, but it has a lot better chance of playing out if it does, okay? So I'm kind of wanting to see 64.7 just so this idea is valid. And what I'm talking about is that 618 Fibonacci pullback. We come down to this point down here, which is currently labeled X. Take it all the way up to the C line right there, and you see, what we've done so far is come over here to the 0.5. And I wanted to, we might be setting up for a lower high, people, and there might be a bigger idea. Still takes us down. Well, it still could take us down to these areas if that idea plays out. So where are we trying to go, Road Dawg? Do tell. Don't keep it all inside. You got to let it out. I'm going to pull my Fibonacci from high to low and also see that, gosh darn it, we are at a 618 fib right there in that little area, that little congestion area we got over here. That's a great place for people to go short. I'm just saying. It's nice that we took this guy out. It's nice that we broke this trend line. It's nice that we've almost got their measure move intact here, right? Depending on how you want to take it there. But we're up in measure move territory, right? Like, okay, that's where we usually go before we get a pullback and have to figure something else out. See what other formations that this thing is starting to turn into, right? It definitely is a breakout, but we're definitely at multiple areas of resistance on a Friday. And we're losing that non-moving average right here as we speak on this 1 hour. Looking at those big old fat clouds. So it looks to me like we can drop back just a little bit, right, near the weekend. I don't know that we're going to come all the way back down here. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We just got to go by what he tells us to do, and based on what it's done before in history. And these little Fibonacci's have certain sequences that tend to play out sometimes, right? And we also know that trend lines are very important. So I guess if I want to get down on the nitty gritty here for the weekend, I'm going to take my little Fibonacci out and I'm going to come way down low and I'm going to press that little button. I'm going to drag that thing just right up this leg right here, just right through the little crotchy area and right on up past to the ankle part right over here. I'm going to stretch it right across, just barely tickling the little tippy tips of that heel. And I got a head to toe right there, or toe to head to toe, something like that. Anyway, where might we be bouncing from, ladies and gentlemen? First place we've been looking at is 68.405 in case, oh man, I actually do feel a little bit bullish this weekend. I want to come down here, bounce off the 236 like a little trampoline. Woohoo! Faked you little flag suckers out though, didn't I? Woo! But I'm still getting you. And then we bounce from there and we go higher. And it may just be a little bit higher and end up taking some of these guys out. Maybe we got that in us. We kind of making this little rising wedgie thing. Yeah, I hate it when I get a wedgie. Don't like it. Stop it. No more wedgies. Just shake on it. You're not getting my damn lunch money. Hell no. All right. So that could be good. I take a bounce off a 236. That's okay. Well, we just haven't got our high in yet. And of course, you know, we got areas from our other pools and stuff. We got higher targets we can look at. A couple of them we can see right here, 69, maybe 70, right? Could be happening. I mean, Cloud's got a possible good setup for it. Our moving averages are cheering us on, saying, I want to do it. I want to do it. But they got to come through for us and flip this ribbon, right? At least contribute to the cause. So in my take, we're at resistance where we can fall back a little bit and say, in fact, yeah, we're going to get away with that. And gotcha. That's just my take. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we just blast up to the moon or something. I don't know. Overnight. I just don't see it happening. So swing hard or swing low. Tell me where price is likely to go. This is the one we put up a minute ago. We got rejected in this area. Didn't really touch it. But if we do come up higher, 70,700 would be a nice little place to take a little profits. Or look at your position and say, are we looking at coming down from here? That's all I'm saying. These are the areas to say, hey man, do I need to check my strategy and do something? Might I need to raise up my stop losses to make sure that we're all good in case we start dropping? Might I need to just take all the profits I can out of this little trade because I'm done with it? We'll find the next one, buddy. Hey man, maybe there's a short to be happening right here. This is where you need to be asking yourself those questions. First we gotta get there, right? Yeah, right now we're at one of those places where we have to ask our questions right now. That's the 618. Did we forget about the 618? This little guy right here, that's a notable place for a lot of bots to go short. I know that from experience. And strategies to short the 618 if you're bearish. Short that golden pocket if you're bearish every time. And so I'm sure we got a lot of little shorters going on around here. A lot of bearish people in here, man. It's a little bearish and it's a little feisty over on X and stuff. I don't even go over there. It's like, you guys are freaking weird, toxic people, some of them. Not you guys. You guys are the cool kids. But anyway, when you zoom out, because we're on the 1 hour, for God's sakes. My gosh, you know how many hours in a day? A lot more than one. Let's zoom out a little bit. We still got this kind of possible V. What's a V shape looking, but what's it forming? And so the most logical thing to look for right off, and let me get to a chart that I haven't screwed up over here. It is a possibility of an Adam and Eve pattern forming. And that takes a minute, and it can look kind of janky, right? Ups and downs and all arounds, and you know, the right leg in, and just shake it all about. All that good fun stuff is coming over here. It could be. But how many people? So I did a poll before the show, and I think I'm kind of pleased with them answers right there. And today's pump part is part of the weekend trap, and 80% of you say the yes out of 11 votes, and no says 18%. And for the 18%, I hope that the rest of us are wrong, and I hope the Bitcoin just goes awesome. I can see some arguments. You know, you got all kinds of little breakout ideas from whatever angle you're throwing in on here. You got enough touch lines that it's a valid idea, right? And I mean, you can take the width of this little guy right here and work all your little target areas out. It might happen. It might take a while for that to happen, and some other patterns might be forming over here, other formations. That was not, and that's kind of a good sign if it does, because that gives it a stronger support area. I like it when I see those patterns play out and form there. So the best thing actually would be for it to just kind of chill a little bit. And maybe during the chill, maybe altcoins could get a little love. I don't know. We got to come over here and take a look at some of these metrics, because it looks like altcoins are trying to get a little bit of love again. You know, it doesn't really stick too well but you know, they get a little, but they've been beaten up so gosh darn much. I promise I won't do it again. I'll be good from here on out. Please stop beating me. Please don't beat me. All right, so this thing is, it didn't touch our 618 over here either. Are you afraid of it? Does it have cooties or something? Is there a reason why you don't want to come down here and just kind of give us a, hey man, good job, good run. All right, you boys can take it from here because I'm damn tired. I don't know what to say, but right now we have a breakout that is trying to get up, but it's not made any higher highs, so that's a red flag right there, ladies and gentlemen. Before you get too bullish, we hadn't taken them out. We took out this one. That's cool. That's cool. Taking out that one is cool. You can't see it. It looks like a little pimple on my screen, doesn't it? Look at that little pimple. That little guy right here. We got a little W formation over here, and hopefully we got at least some kind of, you know, fib bottom area here that we can say, oh, okay, I can see that makes sense then. Making sense out of the chaos. It's a 0.5. All right, I'll take it, but it's not my favorite, but it could be. It might, I don't know. It could also be setting us up for a lower high and then taking us back to here. There's some other some things we can be looking at that kind of happen frequently when we visit certain fib areas, right? So maybe not. Right now, we just have to see what the hell's going on. And she's trying to turn things around. So I got to give her that, because we got her higher low in. So altcoins are looking hopeful, but I wouldn't be betting the farm on them right now. I'd be very picky about them. And some of them are doing better than others, like that dang unicorn. Maybe. Oh my God, you're 61 cents. Are you kidding me? You're 61. Really? Are you? Because I got a Degen long on you. It is a very tiny trade too. It's up 11. It's a 3x. I didn't go crazy. Oh look, I'm up a whopping 11% on a Degen Pippin trade. Ladies and gentlemen, with the fact that we did talk about this, didn't we? In case there's new viewers, yeah, Jenny is officially missing, and I don't know, man. It's kind of putting a damper on everything on the weekend. You guys are out at the strip clubs or something, I don't know. You can see her. Tell her to come home. Come home, Jenny. Come home. All right. Let me come over to the chat and see what are we talking about over here. Weekly MACD and RSI about to say go. Let's take a look at them. Hey, Weekly. What you up to? It need to say something, man, because that trend line say, oh God. We need to get. Oh, I'm on the wrong damn thing. What? This is total 3. I do this from time to time. I forget what screen I'm on over here. I blew this one up. We'll put it back down. We're looking at their indices. Wall Street is a little bit confused. I don't know. They're still up near all-time highs. So, hey, I don't know. I think they're just trying to play around. Bitcoin dominance still technically might be working on a downtrend, man. We got to take this low out. That's what we need to see. It needs to keep on coming down. And also this stablecoin stuff needs to keep on coming down. That means money, a good opportunity for money to go to the altcoins and this little number to go up, meaning your bags, my bags of altcoins or whatever, starting looking a little bit better and not quite as dead and lackluster and helpless as they have been looking for the last few months over here. Meanwhile, over here, we're trying to come over to what I was trying to look at before. What's the Bitcoin chart on the bigger time frame? Can I find one that I haven't got all mucked up? This one's not mucked up too bad. It's just got a fib on it. All right, so let's take a look on the weekly and see these indicators. The only thing that I'm not quite thrilled about, and it does not have to happen, but just price action wise, before I get down to the indicators, it does not have to happen, but it would be so much better of an idea, because you're not waiting for, oh, it's just going to happen late. You know, you don't have that gnawing at you at the whole time. Is both the weekly 200 moving average and the 618 are all down here around 58,000, right? I mean, if we're here, why are we going to do a lackluster job? I mean, it would just be so much better if we came down here and made some kind of bottom pattern than if we just went down. Hey, that was it. See ya. That's not what bottoms look like, people. I mean, this was a bottom. It wasn't a, hey, I see ya. And there was one right here, but you see what happened? It just jingled around, went sideways, and then finally dropped lower, right? Yeah. And matter of fact, this is really similar to where we are. I gotta say, since we're here on the weekly, what if we get it all? Yeah, I guess that works. What if we applied this over here? What would that look like? I'm not trying to be all bearish, but I guess it does look kind of bearish, doesn't it? But what would that look like? What if they're actually doing the same playbook? That'd be crazy. We've said that before here and regretted it. So it would be, damn. I really didn't realize that we were on the same scale of a drop that we had last cycle from that, because I remember us clearly being over here at the 100 and saying, man, we lose that is not good. That's the last little tick box. That's one of the last ones, baby. We're probably in. Last time we dropped quick from there, and then it was like a day or two later, boom, here, oh shoot, it already started. And it happened a lot quicker than it did last time. Look at that, man. That's crazy. Let's look at these old indicators. But what I'm saying is that this area down here is just like, I think it's still open season for a possibility. Maybe. But let's see what our indicators are saying. First, I want to look at market cipher just to see stochastics are buried at the bottom. That's good. Are the weekly stochastics buried at the bottom? Good. If it is, and they both come up, that's your buying thing on the weekly. Been dying to play that out on stream. Doesn't happen very often, but it's a little too early, in my personal opinion, for that to happen. But let's see what the other indicators say. Now the RSI is down low, and she in the red, so we're lined up for it. How far are we down here? 22. That's pretty good, but you can go lower. But that's pretty good. Now here we got. I doubt that this is bullish divergence forming here. That would be so much better. Meaning the first pump we get from here just may not be that much, right? May look like it's going to be, and then it doesn't turn out to much be until we get back down here a little deeper or a little bit better over here in RSI. So get some kind of divergence forming with something, right? And look, I mean, last time, got down here, got out, and then we had a higher low on that. Might have probably had a lower low in price is what I'm kind of guesstimating. I may be totally wrong, but hey, let's look at this idea. Let's see if the turkey actually is onto something here. What'd that look like? Did we go down lower? We went. What did you do? It's actually right around the same. We did end up going down lower a little bit later. And then that's where we started getting our divergence right here. So that was more, it would be more of this one. Let me label it and see what that looks like. Let's label it white. And then we come back down to our little RSI. And so, yeah, now we got definitely, we got your divergence there on a weekly. And it was from there that we leveled out and then started eventually coming up. Those would be the things to watch out for, the times to really pay attention, in my personal opinion. But we're in a good place to be setting up for that. So it's possible. But this area over here, man, about 44%, man. And we're gonna make it back past that. That's gonna be a question, because it was always support. Now it's definitely resistance right there on the signal line, and just in the graph area, the line action. Can't say price action. I guess I could. I don't know. But we're in good places. There's some kind of local bottom here. I'm not saying there's a bear market bottom. It may be. Some people think it is. I hope they're right. As a maturing asset for Bitcoin, I would hope that we wouldn't come down and end up back at 30,000 or something like that, breaking major trend lines. And that's been my argument this whole time. Like, okay, I mean, even our trend line points to this area over here. Right here. Hey, man. Like, we don't have to touch it, but I would much rather, I'd feel better if we touched it a time or two, put a few candle bodies in just to say, hey man, I am a strong ass trend line. By golly, I've got me on one bounce here and I'm ready to start all over and go happy. But I can't be that confident yet. I love you, Bitcoins, but I know how's you is. And it's nice that we're getting this bottom pattern, but our angles on our trend lines are also telling us, hey man, there is definitely some turbulence up ahead. Well, if we bounced our little happy asses up to 80,000 right now, we would probably get shot right the hell back down. 200 moving average, and we got a trend line right there to pay attention to. But it's nice. Gives us something to shoot for. I need to recover this 80 port though. There's so much that you need to do. Horizontal and diagonal. Need to twist you up like a pretzel, Bitcoin. What is going on with you? But meanwhile, let's take a look at these altcoins over here and see what they're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll present to you the daily altcoin. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. 5% today. They're feeling kind of healthy. There's some place to be had over here, ladies and gentlemen. We were looking at some last night, and there's probably some more to be looking at today. I suggest that we try to get off our lazy asses and get over here and see where the money's being made. What are people aping into, you little freaking Degens? Can we get a cut of it? We just want to take a little piece, because damn sure can't trade you long term. We know how that works out. If you got a list of altcoins that you'd like a turkey to talk about on here, well, there is something you can do about that today. Just look at the bottom of the chat, and down there you will see a little line that says, hey, if you got a coin request, type it here. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. That way, this absent-minded turkey, when he comes back to the chat, knows exactly where to go to look for them. In the meantime, I'm going to make my own list. I'm going to play a guessing game. I might get the one that you wanted to ask for. That's where we just level out the playing field. You know, I'm taking a look at Pippin. Zcash on the last 24 hours. Let's refresh this little guy. Hey man, what you got going on over here? Refresh you. Before I forget, ladies and gentlemen, let's stop for a little good ass copy from our sponsor.
Morning's gray, the clock's a foe, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow, good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
And it just shuts off. That was so much fun. No music, Sean. It's really awkward. Please, turn the music back on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels. Are you getting taken for a ride on River with this 21% drop today? River. What the hell? It's turbulent over there, but that might be. It's the place to make or break you. In my damn experience. It was really, really cool and really good, and then it really sucked. Like, damn it, you, stop it. Oh gosh. It was. I had one of those experiences with River quite recently, a few weeks ago. A little. Hey, what's Tao doing? You're kind of at a wild price. I'm gonna take a look at Zcash. Take a look at Tao. Well, I got some of the ones that got a little traction today. Pingu, are you starting to move? Because I don't know. You kind of move when Pippin moves, right? The power of the P is what I'm saying. And Pump is moving too. We got we got P's everywhere in here. The power of the P's. And Pendle. That even sounds like it would be in the, that Pendle just hanging there. Like a pendulum. That's very pendulous. Those are some pendulous hangers right there. And Pendle. It went the full name. And even Dash is still hanging around. Dash has just been around $35. It isn't really held well. Bitcoin Cash, you're the one that got to keep an eye on is Bitcoin Cash. I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you this little box of words that represents you guys talking over here. What's going on, man? Gacking. Society X Soul. Let's take a look at Solana. Hopefully it's still above $80. Gacking Donuts. Gacking Donuts. Road Dawg is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee. Coffee that's good and ass at the same time. And remember Yahoo Chat? Oh, I remember that. I don't want to. I've read about that in history books. Yes, I've read about that. Oh, I didn't even really read it because I'm not a nerd or anything. I just heard some nerds talking about it from his. Yes, but it was the nerds that not in anyway. HNT, thank you for changing the subject right there. I like the way you segued in and saved me. All right, Matrix Terminal. Yeah, I forget what it's called. I forget a lot of things. Nerds. I know. They're very nerdy. Anyway, before AOL. Oh my gosh, those little damn CDs keep showing up. Stuff was expensive, man. Until we found a browser that could go through I don't know, man. Through the college email. And you could use a browser that would use the email protocol, and then you could surf the web. And it's like, holy crap, there's stuff out here. I was thinking I saw that on an ancient history documentary or something. No, it wasn't Ancient Aliens, but Ancient Nerds documentary. Nerds from the 90s, I think it was called, something like that. Anyway, it's boring as hell. Anyway, I'm going to blow my whistle. It's a dog whistle because it never did that. It makes magic smoke though. I don't understand how that works. Anyway, it must be one of those native things. All right, let's take a look at some of this. Pippin, what the hell are you doing, man? You're making me a little bit of money, and it's not a lot. I wrote it up before in the trade, and then I took profits. I'm like, hey, man, that's pretty good. I'm stopping here. But hey, man, maybe I'll start a little nibble of a short. That didn't work out. Pippin said, no, not short for you. Not short for you. So, Pippin, what you doing? Oh my gosh, there's 61 cents. That's amazing. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to go for an 83-cent target? Is that our high target? You're at an 886 area, I think, right now. She's in the upper echelons of where she can get her ass kicked. I'm just saying. Hey, watch what you're saying around here, Pippin. I mean, that's good. You up there, I know. Don't get too cocky. They'll knock you down. So she's hit the 786 area. Might be getting, might pull back here or some people might be trying to short, but she might be right over here. I can check some other stuff to see if it's a little bit more probable. But right there, about 69. That's 69. You can't make this stuff up. These weirdos. You know it's going there at least. How many we gotta take a poll. How many? I mean, this market is just ran by a bunch of perverts. I'm serious. A bunch of pot smoking perverts out here in this market. How many of you think that Pippin will get rejected at 69? Just for general principle. Screw technical analysis. Screw the fundamentals because it's a damn unicorn coin. I still can't even get over that. I would have to question my reality in this world if that's not where we go up to and pivot. I'm just on general principle. 69 cents. I'm calling 69 cents for Pippin on general principle. That crazy, y'all. Yeah, that trend line don't even need to be there anymore. You're old news, mister. What the hell is going on with you anyway? You got a nice bounce off of 618. Wait a minute. This little girl is, we're looking now for bigger ideas now, Pippin, honestly. There could be. We can get some levels from this. If that's, oh no, you were 786 in this one. So what the hell? Was I lazy? Did I not do the lines right or something? Or was I looking at something else? From this idea, no, we're looking right here. Yeah, I can dial you in a little bit better though. I can do that for you. How's that? Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel tingly? Do you need me to fluff your pillow? Do you need me to be your fluffer? We got multiple 113s right there. That's where it came from the first time right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull it down to here. That, my fellow friends, is a harmonic confluence right there. And that means pay attention to 83 cents on the bigger scale right there. That's what the charts, that's what the harmonics are saying. I don't know if it's going to play out or not. I'm just telling you what it says. They speak in my ears and I just relay the messages. Alright, that sounded so gay. That really sounded gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Well, I mean, you know. Oh, Jesus, shut up! We're just going to shut up. This turkey's just going to keep his mouth shut. What the hell we got going on over here? We got a lot of touches there. You got a pattern idea there, too, if you're trying to... Who's peeping that out? Some big pattern person. Be looking to sort some formation of that idea. And probably take a big old message move from that big old sucker and put it at the old breakout and say, ha ha, screw your 84 cents. I'll raise you to 91. I'm a pattern trader. Screw this other nonsense. Huh. That's what I'm playing. And then I guess we get into the wars of, well, we get into the dojo wars, man. I swear, I think it's just like the Chinese kung fu movies, man. You got every little sect of martial arts coming out and just trying to start a war with each other. My method is superior to your method. You suck. Speaker cleared. Go fight. And I don't know. It's funny, I'm telling you. Elliot, let's get your 2 cents in on it. You're tripping your balls off. What are you doing? You're doing them flat thing or whatever. You got all that advanced Elliot crap on this one. He says that this move is over. We should be starting a brand new party with Pippin. I'm just telling you what Elliot's saying right here. That's a completed 5-wave move with an ABC correction. From here, we just start a bigger sucker trying to do a bigger wave. Let's do it again. That was fun. Another way. So Elliot's over here doing the wave. That is his namesake. I'm just saying. On the 4 hour. Nice strong trend line. A 1 bump, a 2 bump, a 3 bump, and no hump. What's going on, Elliot? Tell us what's going on the smaller time frame. This is when he starts getting disappointing for us and saying, well, I hate to bust your bubble, Frank, but we look like we're going to come down and break that trend line. And I'm like, gosh darn it, man. That is a 1 hump, 2 hump, a 3 hump scenario right there, and it could possibly happen, and I hate to see that it might, but the Pippin might be getting a little pullback before we touch the glory bells of 69 and the old glory holes over here, whether we make it up there or not. I don't know if we're going to get 69 tonight or not, fellas. I don't know if we're even going to get 69 this whole weekend. As awesome as it would be to be 69 right now, right here with Pippin. Just a Pippin and a whatever we're with whatever we're doing with all that peas and that's a lot of peas right there. There's 3 peas in Pippin. And just in case you never counted. I don't know. I'm torn. Do you think? Oh no, what happened? Somebody lost some digits there. We gotta get them digits back in there. We gotta get that. It's 69. That's our target. Let me come over to the chat because this weekend late night stream just kind of got weird and kind of uncomfortable. And Elvis?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Every bit helps, ladies and gentlemen. Every bit helps.
Yeah, let's roll.
I'm thirsty. I'm so pasted right now. I'm just saying.
$300 gas? Road Dawg. Low fees and high sleaze. Hit the like button. She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No.
Have the red lights on. Hey, we're back. PMO says steak and onion interior with cilantro accents. They got that at Yankee Candle right now? I've never seen that one. It sounds awesome. Next time I go to Yankee Candle, I'm definitely asking about that one. Steak and onion. That sounds awesome. Nacho keys, nacho wallet. Y'all making me hungry. That should be illegal. Steamy corn shell exterior. Now you're talking. Hot sauce red wheels. Yeah, I like Hot Wheels with red wheels too, man. I had a little Dukes of Hazzard version, little Charger thing. I get you with the hot red wheels. I got you. What the hell? What's this turkey talking about? He's twisting all our things up. This turkey just done went crazy. Built-in phone shaped like a bottle of hot sauce. Tambo alert. What is Tambo? Walmart sells Yankee Candles now. I knew they'd sell out. They thought they'd sell to the South. I knew they was getting with them Union bastards right there. Yeah. Yeah, they act like they don't like the Unions, right? But then look, they're with them Yankees right now. Walmart. Gotta keep your eye on them. Them Waltons, man, I watched them growing up now. I watched them grow up from back in the old day before they got their Walmarts. John Boy, I think he was behind. I think he might be the master, or that little one that plays the piano, whatever. He died. Anyway, what are them? They probably learned it from Grandpa Walton. Yeah, John Boy and the Walton family taking over the world with Walmart. I thought they were the monopolies and all that. I thought they were getting no. But yeah, that's bigger than the Rothschilds, ladies and gentlemen. The Walton family. They've even documented it. They always put it out there. They always put it out there before it happens. Bobby X says, I love this song, my theme of 2026, and I'm probably like 3 minutes too late to the song. You need the next model up. They learned it from Lassie. Just don't get started on Lassie. You know that damn dog could talk and they wouldn't let it. Anyway. Tambo Supreme. What is Tambo? Taco Lambo Supreme. Taco Lambo Supreme. There are going to be some crazy AI images generated. Chili but Tambo. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at some more altcoins. Let me get back on track here. Take a look at Zcash. Is there an opportunity for Zcash? Take a look at KuCoin. 279, man. What's up with you? That's pretty good from where you were, though. Would you bounce off a 7.8? You wicked to a 7.86. Fibonacci, which was 192. I'm on what, the 8 hour? That's an odd one. What do you look like on the daily? I mean, you'd say, but you got some resistance you're under right now on the daily, and you coming. Wait, that looks good. That looks interesting. This is good. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to that 8 hour. Let me see what you got going on. When I come to a time frame and we got these two guys going on, I see this. I'm going to start paying attention to that time frame for a minute, because I believe we got something going on here. I believe. Do you believe in the power of? They got some radio static coming in over here. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes it picks up like the local radio station or something. It sounds horrible. I see something else here right now. With that, all that possibilities here. I'm just going to go over here first and go ahead and pull this guy out. That makes my job easier. Get that 786 right here. I think that could be our possible bottom right there. I think we might have. I think we got a Gartley pattern, which means we go up. Where did we come back to? Swing high, swing low, 618. We got the possible Gartley right there. All right, so we got this guy, right? We're going to do this the manual way. We're going to do this the boring way. Now, if we take our new fibs from this high to this low, and this is a 618, we got a Gartley 222. And you know where that thing bounces at, or supposed to complete its pattern? And that's it comes down to the 786 area right there. And it was from this leg. You know, almost. I was taking that wick over here, but we already went from this high to that low. Either way, we're right there at it. Right at it. It's within reason, and it can be a 0.5, but it's better. So it's not a Gartley 222. That's special 618 double top. In my opinion, it's not. Some other people might disagree. Well, it's close enough. We're going to count it. It's also close to that 0.5. So it's still a Gartley pattern, which is a bullish pattern. We fell into the parameters for it. And if we take this other tool out, and this is, most people kind of show it. And we would be going there. Right up here, it's not quite our 618 area, but we're right there. We're right there. 786 pullback area right over here. And this pattern is it's a bullish pattern. And the traditional targets for this guy, take your profits, are going to be these guys. I'll just mark them out gray as their traditional. And then you've also got your little local leg here that you can play for your 382, which we've already got which happens to be the same little 618 that we had over there. I guess we can take it and make it a little bit more applicable. Put that as our target. And see our little 236 over here, which now becomes the zone of regrets, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're calling the zone of regrets and missed opportunities. Zone oof. The zoner. He's got a zoner. I'm glad I didn't misspell that. The zone of regret. I gotta find a better, shorter term missed opportunities. That's too wordy. I'm getting tired of typing. The zone of regret and missed opportunities. Because by the time we do get up to $325 or even $415, if we're that fortunate to do that, you'll be thinking, man, I should have picked up some of this when it was down here around 250. What the hell? The zone of missed opportunities, 52 possible % move up there, man. Just saying. Not only that, you got the bigger guys. High to low over here. We got all kinds of little good targets. See how the 61832 got confluence in that little zone right there? Mm-hmm. And then our 618, we're almost right at our point C area right there. So now we've got some possible strong pivot areas here and nice little targets to make a little plays for on this little guy. And it could be, and it can do a double bottom kind of situation over here. We could come up to this area, come back, make a higher low, equal low, lower low. It can do any of those that it wants to do over there. And some consider that even a stronger move because we get another W shape here that can also be a harmonic thing that propels us up to these areas. So that's my take on Zcash over here. It looks like she's trying to do something, in other words. That's just a long-winded way of saying, look like she's trying to do something. But that's my argument behind what I see, what she's trying to do. And there is some definite resistance by this trend line right here, going from a wicker to a wicker, saying, when you get up here, baby, I might slap your little happy ass down a minute. Think you're getting a little too big for your britches. That's just how Zcash talks. For real, I'm just telling you what that's the way he talks. Here on the 4 hour, we're climbing through the moving averages. Couldn't be happier about that. Got a little moving average flip flop going on the ribbon, saying, "Hey man, that's kind of bullish." Oh, that's the 1 hour. My bad. The 1 hour. Hey, look at on the 4 hour. You trying to do it here too on the small ones. It's above the 100 moving average on the 4 hour. 200's coming in at our first little target area right over here at $320. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. One of the coolest places to get in would have been after we cross the trend line and confirm the breakout of it. Gonna go about the breakout. Everybody hates buying the breakout, right? But this one hasn't come back. Could come back there. We can always come back to the breakout, baby. 240. That'd give you another good entry if you missed it. Zcash looking kind of interesting to me. I kind of liking it. I think it might be a little bit sexy. Let's take a look at, I'm going to take a look at Pingu. We looked at unicorns, now let's look at penguins. You kind of lost your little, you fell out of the underwire, let it leak out. That kind of lost its support right here. That baby just flopped right on underneath that underwire right there. That was a nice underwire. That should have gave you plenty of support. It's nice and curved, contoured to fit you. And I'm just saying. And now it's like, got some leakage right there. I'm gonna tuck it back in. Tuck it back in. Or not. I mean, I'm cool with it if we want to get rid of the whole wire altogether. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever see, I don't know, if you're out at the mall or strip club or wherever bouncy things hang out, if you see Jenny, let us know. Miss you, Jenny Jingle. Jenny is our little dancing girl. I mean, we were happy with the Bear Girl and Twerky. They're good, but Jenny was part of our family. It's just not the same without Jenny. Even though she never would go skating with me. Anyway. Get back to the show, Road Dawg. Be strong. Be strong. I'm good. I'm not going to cry on stream. I'm not. I'm not going to cry on stream. I'm not I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry on stream. We're good. Damn it. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, I just missed her. I'm sorry. Let's look at Pingu. Oh, Jenny. Anyway, I hope you're okay. I hope your G-string's getting full of 20s. All right. We got some resistance up ahead, and it's not just because I'm pissed off or frustrated. But there's some serious resistance up here, about almost 2 cents. If we ever get there, that's some nice rounding here. We did lose that. Now that's kind of that weird ass line is resistance, right? Let's get rid of that. I'm just going to play with some lines right now. See what's been going on. See what kind of story I can shake down here. Yeah. Well, if you take our order of operations idea, we're kind of on this little trip. Is that what you're doing? That's very local. I hadn't considered this idea until this very moment, ladies and gentlemen. But might there be, if you were, a pattern trader that zoomed out and drew lines? That's all head and shoulders to the upside. You got a 68% chance they're going to break to the upside. I've seen it many, many, many times. We're going long as hell. And, well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. It would have been a lot of what people would. This is a good example of why you don't call these suckers, right? Before they confirm. This would have been a nice inverted head and shoulder pattern trying to form at a bottom area. It would have been. But if the people that get too antsy, well, that's just high over. Look, shoot, they probably would have already called it. Look, head and shoulders to the upside. There's no official confirmation. There's no breakout of that guy. People I think would be looking for that. I don't know. Actually, that would. However you want to look at it, but it's not like now, is it? We got some trend lines right here we want to be pumping off of. Hey, I haven't pumped off of you. You want to do a Jolly Roger again, do you? Can you make it back up to the top of the trend line? Because I think that there might be a possibility you might be able to do that. The reason I might say that's because Thomas Bukowski's got his label right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, over there you can see this shape has a 64% chance of breaking to the upside. A lot of people look at it as a continuation pattern, but it also cannot be. It can be a bottoming pattern as well. Give us a nice little reversal while we form something else. But a nice little possible bump up there. It can't happen. For more details and for more accurate information, I recommend that you check out Thomas Bukowski's thepatternSite.com. Or hell, just come over to our Telegram group and check out. Oh, Jenny! In the chart room, we got an AI chart bar mentor over here, man. You just type throw your patterns in there, it'll analyze them, give you advice. You got questions about it. Where's all the pictures, man? People been using this? I can't tell. I think it posts a help screen like every hour or something. I probably need to adjust that. That's a little too much spammy. But anyway. You type your charts in and whatever ideas you're looking for, even up to advanced stuff. I got it even trained on harmonics and things like that. Trend lines, your indicators, especially the indicators that you see me use, your RSI, MACDs and all that, definitely moving averages and all that. It can read all that stuff, however you got them set and everything. And help give you maybe a second eyes or maybe an idea of something you're looking for, something you got a question about. There's just point, time. We all say, I don't know, man. Maybe I need a second opinion on that. Yeah, there's nobody out here. You wait 2 hours for somebody to respond to you, but no, solve that problem. I give you instant feedback right there that is reliable and trained very well to give you reliable, traditional feedback on what some of the greats might have looked at by the rules. 19 people hanging out. How's it going, 19 people? So maybe, call me baby. See if we got a local trend line here on the 4 hour. Oh no! Oh yeah! Cool! Look at that! Look at that! Elliot, I'm dying to hear what you're saying. Are you still smoking crack in the bathroom? Elvis, go get Elliot. I know what y'all doing there. Anyway. Smells like plastic in there all the damn time. Elliot thing, we getting some kind of reverse whatever the hell. Okay, I see where you're counting down here. I see what you're doing. That's ballsy for a 5-wave. Well, we might be at the 5-wave now, or it might be higher, or we could go here for a 5-wave, or could come up here for a 5-wave. Thank you, Elliot, for making this so crystal clear for your, Thank you. I feel so much better knowing that. But it could also be. Then we could do A here, or we could do A up here, or we could do A up here. Thank you for clarifying. Go. Here, take this lighter and go have some fun with it. Okay, here, go, Elliot, go somewhere. All right. We had to get him. I'm sorry, we had to get rid of him. This is the 1 hour, and what I see is, we are at resistance. Even the 360 moving average is on there, right along that trend line. Ooh, baby, you copycatted my trend line. I'm going to sue you. I get a lawsuit, get a settlement, buy some Bitcoin with it. I'm suing you. You copycatted my line. All right, so. We got a pointy and a roundy, and that sounds like a party that's, could make some babies happen. When those two things come together, you might get a little bit of upside from there from a possible Adam and Eve idea. Which, if you think about it, and you just draw that trend line down, you end up Adam and Eve's nothing but a variation of a big-ass channel idea, a sideways channel accumulation zone. I'm just saying. And they both, you can't be wrong either way. Well, unless the pattern's wrong or the idea sucks and then you look like an idiot. But to play them correctly, taking that measure move, both of those theories, both of those ideas, whether you were drawing it like this or you were drawing it like this with a big old booby and a big old pointy, that can only be one thing. I don't know. I don't know. That just looks weird. It makes me think of ice cream too, and I can't figure that one out either. I don't know. Do we have happy clouds? We need a happy cloud. What's that? Is that the problem? I think that's what's. I think it adds to the ambiance. I'm keeping it. Anyway, right over here's our measure move. Right by the magic mushroom. Saying that, hey man, we might have a nice little target over here. An ironically crazy thing about these darn measure moves, if you look over to the left, like you should every time that you take one, so that you can kind of get some validation on this idea. I'm just saying, when you look over to the left, you got these areas of consolidation that either, well, if we're going up, we probably lost it, right? I mean, that's kind of how logic works when you think about it. But this area right over here, wow, we're going back, could go back up and maybe even get slapped down there again. There's some good rejection and there's some bad rejection in the world. I mean, I think we can all relate to that, right? I mean, there's some good rejection like, well, I'd really like to, Bobby, but unfortunately we got a family reunion to go to this weekend, but otherwise I really would like to go skating with you. And then you got bad rejection was, you know what, Bobby? Oh, I can't even believe you asked me that. Oh, you make my skin crawl, Bobby. I can't believe you would think I would even go to the skating rink with you. That's a bad rejection, and we need to get a little higher to get a good rejection. Honestly, this one's just it's subpar. I mean, it almost looks like it's there, but it's an illusion. It's fooling you. It's freaking fooling you. It's not real. It's got levels a little higher. So it could be a lower high. means that we might have a little bit more work to do. Nice little pullback. We also got the idea. We're going to get that. We're breaking out of this little guy. Hey, man, don't forget about the real freaking possible retest that can come a little bit later than you expect, all right? A lot of people think, oh, we're just going to retest it real quick and bump up and we're good. Nah, man, you go to resistance area, you can retest this area again. It often does. And if you know that, you're not freaking out about it, and you actually can plan ahead and say, oh, that's cool. I can take a little profit up here, and maybe I can even catch it down on the retest. Yes. I'm just saying. You can't see these ideas unless you zoom out, though. Because if you're all over here, and I know we'll watch things on the 1 minute, try not to live there, though. But if you're trying to all go by this, you're going to miss on some of them ideas, maybe. But you got to zoom out some, right? Everybody's got to do strategy. Some people just only trade the 1 minute, man. And maybe they got some successes with the strategies they're using. Some people. Everybody's different, but if you're working a 9 to 5, you don't have free time to be in these charts every day, don't have that luxury, you're probably looking at 4 hour and daily. That's what you need to be looking at. 1 minute in time, and you can look at the smaller ones if you want to. But your plans need to be made on those. Especially, I think the 4 hours are good. Check the daily, check the 4 hour, then, I don't know, you can work it down from there. Whatever you feel comfortable with, right? But a must in my opinion. Well, if Pingu is trying to do a little something, what's the Pump doing? Pump trying to do something? Take a look at Pump. 20 people hanging out. Oh, look, it looks identical. Look, it's one of them sexy baby making patterns right here. This is the baby maker right here. If it ever confirms, it has not yet confirmed, but we saw some others that are trying to. Maybe this will be an interesting weekend for the whales to come in and puff up altcoins and make us feel good about ourselves before they try to dump. So I recommend you take your profits while you can. Look at the bigger moving averages, even here on these. I mean, they're still saying you got a lot of work to do, but hey, man, maybe there's a play to be had here. Bouncing off of a nice little bottom area. Look at that little bottom right there. Look at that bottom right there. Look at that little round sheet. That's old Randy. This chart is a mess. Chart, you are a mess, officially. I say we erase you. No, don't do it. Don't. I'm going to take you on the local ROAD from October of 2025. That was just a few months ago, ladies and gentlemen. We were at 0.005, and now we're at 0.002. That's a big discount. I don't quite know if that's a legal discount or not. Can you do that? Can you actually sell this low without a license? I don't know. That's weird. What we got? I've got some targets over here for you to hit if you just need, if you're bored someday and say, hey man, I'm kind of bored being a loser. I want to come up and, I don't know, I want to tap something kind of nice. I got some areas for you to tap right here, baby. Right here, 0.003, 0.004. We just walk up the ladder. Can you do that for me? Because I got a feeling you can. I don't know, man. I'm kind of looking at a couple of things over here, and I'm seeing this nice little channel idea that we're in. I'm like, oh my God, that's beautiful. Well, that might have a measured move. And I'm like, yes, Doris, it might have a measured move. That could take us up to these guys. Why don't we just kind of throw some lines in? Well, why not? We're making art out of this. You are a performance chartist. I say, one of you guys told me that, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to claim that. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy. The first turkey performance chartist here on YouTube. Still ain't got a damn plaque, but thank you. Yeah, it looks to me like, are we going for something a little doubly over here? I'm kind of wondering. Also, I kind of wondering where all my stuff is when I look for it. Why are you not here, man? You made me have to wander around looking for stuff when I should be out here doing some other stuff. Just saying. Now we find you. A little late. Kind of loses its effect, I'm just saying. We might be needing one of these we might need some support down here. And that's a see-through one, isn't it? I see right through that. That really didn't do anything at all. Okay. This one's a little saggy, I know, but hey, man, it's still beautiful. Oh, well, that's the wrong way. You just need a little underwire, that's all. A little support right there. And then that's still gorgeous. Don't hide it. Have a pasty. Have a pasty. Here, put one over here, too. We'll give you one with hearts. Yeah, is that okay? That covers up the nit bits right there. That one is a little floppy right there. Some of them pancakers. All right. They need love too. You just gotta peel them up. It's time for our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, while we can still actually have one.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good as coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good as coffee in your cup.
Hey, so good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Just got my ass chewed out by my producer right there for whatever that was. If I had a better memory, I'd remember what the hell I just got in trouble for. Anyway, sorry, but, yes. Anyway, let's move on to something a little bit more not as depressing. Pump.fun looks good to me, man. I think you might be making a double bottom over here and climb up there. Let's go to the 4 hour though before we leave it. What are you doing on the 4 hour, man? Above the 50 moving average? Dude, you going trying to do something. You trying to make something happen this weekend. You got a little Avenue action going on right over here. I'm just saying, the little baby maker. We can say that, Sean. Like you got some resistance right there. You might have to do a little bit more sweet talking, but you got a chance to shoot her up there. Spurt all over this 200 moving average at 0.002485. It's what the chart said, Sean. That I'm just repeating the words that it says. I am just the interpreter, Sean. Hey. Welcome to our dysfunctional family here at Road Dawg Crypto. So glad to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta come back over to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. Crypto, what the hell is that? Crypto business. That's very busyness. That's very busy. That's a lot. That would keep me busy for a lot. We can try. We looked at Bitcoin. Just buy and hold. Oh, that's your select your. I have been in a lot of those at some point or other, and been in them for a while. KNC, I haven't been in that one for a while. I thought that one's going to be a lot more. That's when I first encountered DeFi. When ETH was expensive and very expensive to sell, to buy and to send, and it just, yeah. And like, this is all set up for rich people. Common people can't. They have to keep it here forever and get a return. And then you got this minute. It was wild back then. Glad to see that DeFi is actually kind of grown and kind of cool now. Still the pools and stuff. I don't know. I don't have a good story to tell about pooling my money, and not too many good stories to tell. Some of them, but nothing major. You have some liquidity on WANSwap. I've had there for several years. And on Cosmos Yield, no, Cosmos, no, I don't. But WANSwap has been all right. There's not much over there though, but just in the majors. But that surprisingly did pretty decent for what we started out with. We lost Jenny and the bubbles in the background and the taco guy. Yeah, the lights in the background come out with a disco light sometimes on the weekend. Hey, tomorrow's Friday. Might get to do that. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day too. I got a cool thumbnail. I've already got the thumbnail done, and the intro videos and all that stuff. Just got to pull the music together and get something a little sexy. Gonna find a bar having Valentine's night. Having a Valentine's. Oh, again. See if I can pick up some ladies. Hey, Anita can show you how to pick up some ladies. Anita knows. And speaking of ladies, let's go ahead and look at ladies. I'm going to go ahead and look at ladies. And ladies is actually having a good day. Look at that. Oh, I don't know if that's going to make Anita happy or not. I think Anita likes it when it goes down the bottom. That's 8% move out, ladies. The ladies are out tonight and they're moving. You might get lucky, man. Oh, I wish you luck tonight. I'm just saying. Did we ever look at Pump? Let's take a look at Pump. What are you doing, Pump? This is the 4 hour. You're looking kind of frisky. I kind of like you. Is it too late to get in on something? On a little weekend swing, you feel me? I want to do a little swinging this weekend. All right, resistance over here, about 2.8. What kind of move we got? Anything we can do up here? 16, possibly 35 if we got real feisty. It's a little risky. Looks a little risky to me, Road Dawg. Oh no, I don't like buying these bottoms. I love buying the bottoms. Oh, hey. I think he likes to grab it sometimes too, if I've heard that right. That was an accident. Please don't censor me. All right. I totally did that the wrong ass way. I don't know why. Load high. Tell me where I need to buy. You went back to full zero. You did a complete double bottom-ish. And then you made a higher low with 886. I take that as a good sign. I'll come down here on the 15 minutes, see if we got any kind of entry idea here. Oh, Snapdragons, look at what happened, Lola.
Well, yes, we tied her to the railroad tracks, waiting for the train to come to run over her.
We used to watch cartoons that did that when I was a kid. No wonder we're a twisted damn generation.
Tie her up on the railroad tracks. I am the wicked villain.
What was it? Who was it? Who was the little Canadian Mountie guy? The little on the Bullwinkle show. Forgot his name. Save me. Anyway, we're trying to do something. I kind of like Pump. I might take a little nimble of Pump. I've already missed any kind of good entry over here, but it doesn't mean that I can't get a little something and then add a little something if it comes down a fraction of a bit. If I'm getting a little FOMO, I'm gonna start buying altcoins on a Friday night Pump, like they all want us to do. I'm gonna come over here to the 24 minute. She might get, I'd say she'll probably get rejected a little bit, but I think there's something in play over here. Oh, Snapdragons. Isn't that a processor, you little freaking nerd? Oh. The subliminal nerd came out. You found it, now I must kill you. No one has to know. Alright, so what we got going on here? 0.0021 is where we are. 0.0023. Wow, that's a big come up right there. So we're in the formation of a lot of Adam and Eve type possible patterns play, which also kind of mean a possible channel. And one of two things can happen. Well, there's lots more things than just two things that can happen, if I gotta be honest. But you know, we can surmise it down to the possibility that we're gonna break out and go, well, we're gonna get rejected to come down over here, because we should find out pretty gosh darn soon. But like on the 1 minute, it's a flag to the upside. Well, Crackhead Charlie, you are onto something right there. I do believe that, yeah, you might be onto something. It could also be a lure high. However, will you figure this out? I like to use trend lines. If it happens before a trend line, then maybe you got something for me there. If it happens beyond that trend line, especially the main one, probably ain't gonna happen, darling. And I also like to pull for a flag a Fibonacci. I'll play your fibs out in public alike. Might get a charge for that. I've never found a credit card charge at all for pulling my fib out in public. Never have I been. My credit cards have ever been charged for that. I try not to do them subscription fees. 382 would be a good place for it to bounce. And I don't know if it could actually do it and not break that trend line, so I don't know, maybe she's doing something. I can't really see. It's not a good solid entry. It's really chasing and being FOMO-y, but actually taking more risk than what I need to. So she's missed that right there. How are we doing, Bitcoin? How are you doing? Are you being bullish? Are you finally dropping or anything? I'm trying to figure out a Bitcoin. You gonna be falling down a little bit from over here at this area of resistance? And if so, would that also bring altcoins down? Because it usually does a little bit, right? And it's got a good chance to, man. It's got a better chance of that happening than the flag to the upside. But if it does flag to the upside, we were looking at 70 and 71 for our next little target areas there. Even the 1 minute is not giving any secrets away. It says, I'm not saying nothing. Because you know you're going to get canned if it mentions the word. They mean some business over here. These aren't just your regular players, ladies and gentlemen. These are the whales over here. They're market makers and all them good ones. They want to run the game on you best they can. They're not going to tell you their playbook. Get into some nice consolidation where we're getting that earthworm orgy thing going on. That, and you're getting the old seagull beak. Look, I was a duck and now I'm a seagull. Quack, quack. Or alligator. I don't know. What the hell? But he's got eyeballs now. So he has personality. It may be the big bad wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me tonight as we've went through several different coins. We went through Pippin, went through Zcash, went through Pingu, Pump, Pendle. We did not go over River or Bitcoin Cash, so I do want to take a quick look at those if you do not mind. Take a look on the 4 hour for a River. Do we or do we not? Maybe we did. She's definitely doing a pullback, $15 after bouncing back from 23. I'm looking for, I think. How far can you come back? Oh gosh, you're in the wrong one. You could make a play here. Now whether it works out for you, I don't know, but you got the 200 moving average. And we can get a really, really tight stop loss. And matter of fact, if we can do this idea, if I can take a Fibonacci, if I could, that might be a little bit too much for me. $13 stop loss. I don't think I could pull that off. But I could go below the trend line because that would invalidate my idea. Go below this one over here, 15. I can do 15 for a stop loss. Because if price goes below this guy over here, my idea is invalidated. That's a great place for a stop loss. And the chances of us bouncing here become a lot less if it takes out this low. So I think I might have me a little river play. I'm going to go the little river band, ladies and gentlemen, the little river band. Now there might be a harmonic idea that takes us a lot deeper, but I'm willing to take that little chance. I can handle me a 15. I want to do it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit on the river.
We're going skinny dipping.
Oh, this is a river on a very, very small time frame. Well, I got that shoulder, head and shoulder to the upside, and never confirmed. That's a lot of people were calling that guy. Yeah, we put the possibility. She never confirmed. Did got a nice rounded shape there. That's kind of cool. Why are you coming back down here, River? I'm going to take you. I'm going to go. I got 6X. That's probably decent for what I'm trying to do over here. With the tawny account. Not trying to lose too much. Not trying to be too greedy. It's hard as hell to take a tiny account and double it. I'm just saying, especially in the market conditions that we've had lately. But it's definitely... I mean, I can go tight. Is it going to bounce from here? Oh, is it not? Why does your trend line not look like my trend line over my other trend line? Why are you looking a little bit more scary? So I'm risking 33 cents. I think that's well within my parameters right here. And if I win this little trade, let's get us a nice little stop loss that's kind of doable, because I just want to kind of be in and out of any of these altcoin plays. I want to target that 618. I think I can give you enough time to brew and try to get up there. And so I'm risking 33 cents to make a possible $5. If I don't make it, if it goes to 18, 33 cents to make 288 on this tiny ass little account for the show here. There's my tiny ass account. And so far, our little tiny ass trades, I am slonging the hell out. No, I'm not slonging you anymore. I'm just in a Bitcoin short right now. A Bitcoin. No, you're slonging, right? I don't see you active. Looks like you're active. You're not. I was trying to slong it, but one of them got stopped out, I believe. And then I got this guy over here. Got a little long sitting there. I forgot about you. I don't know if I want to just leave you hanging there. I don't trust you what you're going to do this weekend. But there is a short going on that I've got, and we're just hanging out to see what's happening. I think that we got a chance to pull back a little bit. I'm going to try to play that idea. There's nothing great going trading on Bitcoin right now, but some of the altcoins are starting to look a little interesting. And up a little bit here on the Tau thing, so I need to do my stop loss due diligence here. And I'm putting it up in profit a little bit because I don't trust the little bastards. Yeah, that was a very risky trade, so I immediately want to make sure that I definitely have something set into profit there. All right, I think I'm covered on most everything. We got stop losses set. Check it off, Gil. Very important, especially on the tiny trade, on the tiny account. And I'm gonna take a look at Bitcoin Cash and see if there's anything over here. You got anything going on in Bitcoin Cash, man? Are you about to do something? Because this is impressive. Bitcoin Cash, ladies and gentlemen, came back into what that? Can we say that? Is that whatever you're doing? I would say this. I mean, that's probably what we had to start out with before you started doing all this bear trap stuff. What's going on with you, man? Bitcoin Cash found the cocaine. I don't know. How else would you explain it? Something happened, went to the powder room, came back just fiending and trying to do something. Is that an inverted head and shoulders? Look at that right there. Nice little breakout. Trying to come up a little bit. $560. It was down to $433, down to $503, and now it's up to $560. Something going on with Bitcoin Cash. I am just saying. Is there a time to get in, Ethel? Or is this the worst time? Depends on how you want to play this, man. Or woman. Because your head and shoulder idea, while as authentic as it is, there is a retest area. 520. We might be coming down a little bit. I would try to get in as close to there, or at least build a position and add to it down there with stop losses below here. If you can swing that, that's a lot to ask for you to swing. I'm just saying. I don't know if your hammers can go that deep comfortably. I'm just saying, you know, you can't do no high leverage on that kind of play. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not, not idea. My personal opinion. I think maybe we might be able to come back into 550. 540 is looking juicy. Trend line. Trend line. Can we come back? Yeah, somewhere. Let's look at this area. See if you can come back over here. Screw you, trend line. We're going to put you on the back burner. We're going to go with that one. You have been superseded. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Bitcoin is now at $68,800 on the 8s. Trying to come into a big ass Ichimoku cloud, losing its moving averages, just toying with our emotions like it normally does. Nice run up on Friday, probably a boring ass Saturday and a scary as hell Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Just my prediction, but hell, I never know what you're going to walk into on the damn weekends. There's an idea. Maybe you got some little shallow support right there. I doubt it with that cloud, but let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, going to the end screen, thank you for hanging out. Good luck on your trading this weekend. Altcoins look like they might be doing something. I'll bring a list tomorrow. You bring the ones you're looking at. We'll just mush them up and see what happens. See if we can all blow up. Set it on fire. I don't know. Go to the end screen. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Jesus loves you. Just saying. I think we heard this song before. I'm going to we heard that earlier.
Bitcoin's dropping like a bad habit you can't quit. Lower highs keys and vanish in the mist. New low sneaking quiet, no drama, just take. I keep refreshing, praying for a fake outbreak. Altcoins whisper save me while they choke on red. Bitcoin's a slow poison pulling everything dead. I long for the flip, everyone's tweeting about, but hope feels like a joke. I keep repeating.
I did look at ladies for you tonight. It was looking pretty good today. You might have to back up for it, but yeah, it was looking good. It's coming up.
I don't wanna look in fear of one wrong click, one time play, screwing up the plan, throwing it all away. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new
these songs are old.
Slipping every day, longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hopes of drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sing. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown, fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Ethereum's coughing blood, Solana's on life support. Memo coins just memes now, no punchline, no core. I wish I sold the top, posted I'm out and ghosted. Instead I'm here scrolling, pride already roasted. Missteps feel personal, like the market knows my name. Every lower low's a finger point and blame. Bitcoin slow descent, like ice melting in your hand. All's our ash now, scattered across the land. Every lower has a punch I didn't see coming. Longing turns to static, frustration keeps drumming. Fear's a shadow dancer, stepping on my toes. Screwing up the future, adding to my low. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Lower highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hopes the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoin's leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around.
Ribbon flip on the 1 minute.
Funny how we romanticize a fall. Call it patience when it's really just all misplaced hopes, the prettiest lie I tell. Frustration's a soundtrack, fear's the smell. One day it'll flip, so the story sells. Till then we're burning slow, ringing on bells. Screw-ups build the scars, but scars don't pay the rent. Still longing for the pump that never came, still spent. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hopes the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoin's leading the funeral, slow as you think.
Frustration's my crown, fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Slow burn down. Still around. Slow burn down. Still
Hey, doubling down on stupid. Yeah, here we go again. Charging free fall, red like my ex's lipstick. I'm still buying more, swear it's a dip to flip trick. Leverage at 10x, calling it calculated risk. But my portfolio screaming, bro, you're on the list. Friends text, tell you idiot. I reply, nah, I'm good. Watching my life savings turn to firewood. Averaging down like a genius in denial. But deep down, I know I'm just styling on trial. One more ad, tell myself this is the bottom. But the bottom keeps dropping, I'm looking like a problem. Stats say stop, brain says double it up. Guess who's laughing now? Me, the king of fuck up. Doubling down on stupid, pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy when my bags expire. Averaging in the hell, think I'm playing it cool. But I'm the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid games, risky as hell. Watching my account turn into a funeral bell. Doubling down on stupid, sell, roast, yeah, that's me. Catch me losing it all on live TV. Margin call ringing like an angry ex at 3 a.m. I hit ad funds instead of hitting the gym. It's just a shakeout, it'll come back strong. But the shakeout shaking me right out my song. All coins already ghost, Bitcoin's coughing up blood. I'm still here feeding the beast, calling it love. One day I'll laugh about this, post a screenshot. Doubling down on stupid, 10 out of 10 would do it again. Every red candle's a slab, I didn't see. But I lean in harder like rain, you're doing me. Fears in the group chat, doubts in my DM. But I'm still doubling down, living my mean. Doubling down on stupid, pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy while my bags expire. Never in a hell, think I'm playing it cool. But I'm the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid, gang, stupid, risky as hell. Watching my account turn.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. See you tomorrow. God bless you and Jesus loves you. See you on the next one.
Woke up this morning.